What's happening? You know, I recently heard Special Ed and the Dog Pound, the whole West Coast really going off about the fact that Special Ed told the truth, which was NWA's introduction into hip hop caused the downward spiral or destruction, if you would, of the art. A lot of folks was in their feelings about that. A lot of folks was in their feelings about that. But as the ultimate hip hop fan, y'all say hip hop 50 this year. You know, and I'm 50. So I've lived my life by the soundtrack that you guys have been creating the whole while y'all been creating. So I must tell you that NWA did have a lot of impact. But let me tell you something that I don't think nobody knows. Did you know Ice Cube is the greatest hip hop artist and most influential artist of all of hip hop? His pen is the greatest pen ever to come out of hip hop. Ice Cube. Mac, why would you say that? Okay, let's go into it. Let's look at the Don Mega. First of all, this man single-handedly created NWA. His pen single-handedly wrote and created Eazy-E. Dr. Dre a beat maker. He's never ever said he was a rapper. And Ice Cube really is the first Dr. Dre rapper that I'm familiar with. You know, outside of the World Class Wrecking Crew. But let's move forward. He used a pen to create a whole genre. Then he leave. He take his pen to New York. Like Pac went from New York to West Coast. He went from the West Coast to New York. And made America's Most Wanted. One of the coldest albums ever made by a solo artist. I mean, that album was cold, man. It had all the real gangster stuff. Matter of fact, the first Men in Black was Public Enemy. First niggas with attitude was Public Enemy. First niggas I saw with some guns, S1Ws. And the Bomb Squad that produces all that, produced America Most Wanted. So can you see how Ice Cube brought two coasts together and not apart? Okay, cool. So let's go further. Okay, so then he do America's Most Wanted. He didn't say nothing about his old group in the album. It was a nice album. Everybody in the hood was rocking. That's when we had the bootleg tapes. Then he turned back around and hit us with Boys in the Hood. I went to the movies to see this. And I am not the only one. I'm not the only one who saw Doughboy raise his spot up. I'm not the only one to see what happened in Boys in the Hood at the movies. I'm talking I had to go see it. Why? Not because of John Singleton. Not because of Cuba Gooding Jr. Matter of fact, he was new. We all went because of Ice Cube. In the scene where he goes and get revenge for his brother, that's what we went to go see. But let's keep it going. He the first rapper I saw in a whole real big movie. Then he doubled back with his pen and made Friday. Nobody, all the folks keep screaming they the greats, we the great this, I'm the great that, the top 5. None of y'all but Ice Cube have made anything like a Friday. And all y'all done made movies. All y'all done made movies. And terrible ass movies, matter of fact. Everybody. The only person that hit in the movie game outside of him was Master P with the Bout It, because that hit. That was a hit. That was a street hit. But Friday made legitimate superstars out of a lot of people. Pop, Chris Tucker, Cube to another level. We got Mike Epps out of there. We got Cat Williams out of there. Later Razor. It was just a lot of people that came out of Friday, which was also Ice Cube's pen. Okay, let's move forward now. We ain't talking about higher learning. We ain't talking about, let me double back though, on his pen. Because we be talking about rap, right? Okay, hip hop. Now, Ice Cube was a hip hop artist that could rap, and he created a genre called gangster rap. That's what they started calling it. So then his ex-partners, NWA. Now, we've all know that the NWA was the hardest group ever, right? They came out and changed the game, right? Ice Cube destroyed them folk on the Death Certificate album with one song. Let me say that again. The hardest people in the game, making everybody, I'm talking about they had Big Daddy Kane going gangster. Like everybody was going gangster trying to keep up with Eazy-E, man. Ice Cube kept this lane, and when them folk dissed him, that man came back with no Vaseline and shut them down. Niggas for life, for real. And that's on the rap game. Then after that, he became the Predator. So getting back out of the rap game, getting back out of all of that, 360 degrees after doing all the stuff he do, this man come back and make the Straight Outta Compton movie with his son. No one in hip-hop has ever been as cold as Ice Cube. No one in hip-hop will ever be, because this is the hip-hop report card. We 50. Ain't no more good music coming. It's just whatever's finna happen. We in the disco era. It's like in all music when they take it from us. But at the beginning, we got to go back and pay homage to the greats. So I'm going to go back and pay homage to the emperors of the game. Not the greats, but the emperor. And the first and true emperor of hip-hop is Ice Cube. I mean, I say that as a fan, as a hip-hop man. I'm still trying to catch up. Come.